Hello and welcome back to my FPS flashback series. And today we are working with Gunbuster in a arcade hidden gem. Apparently, it's a very rare title, and it's a very interesting title. I think in history of FPS, it basically did the twin stick WASD mouse aim formula in '93. This game came out around the same time as Wolfenstein, and at least a year before Doom, years before Quake, where we actually first got the mainstream taste of mouse aim. So this game was extremely ahead of its time, and it was possible most likely because of the arcade setup. I mean, this was after Nintendo. Or I guess Nintendo was coming out around the 92. This is about this was when consoles were picking up, anyways. I think I might have some dates off, but this is when consoles were picking up, and people weren't going to the arcade, so the arcade makers were having to create innovative experiences, and I think this was a reason why this existed. It actually also had deathmatch. Four people could go 2 versus 2 team deathmatch in an arcade. I mean, with mouse aim and WASD basically. It was just revolutionary for its time. Also, before I start, I am working with a different audio setup. As you can see, my mic is closed actually, and I have an audio interface, the Behringer Euphoria UMC202HD, as well as a Behringer XM80, yep, XM8500 microphone. And I did some audio testing and everything seems to be all right. But if any of you have suggestions or criticisms regarding the audio, please let me know. This is my first time using an audio interface and microphone setup. Usually, the microphone's attached to my head. Doesn't matter where I look. So, I mean, part of it's going to be positional. I'm not used to how close or how far it should be from the microphone. If I accidentally turn away, can you actually hear me? And stuff like that. So, yeah, any sort of information on that front would be greatly appreciated. But with all of that said, I feel like I've taken enough time not playing games. Let's get around to the game playing.
Gunbuster.
I think 3 credits should be enough. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, go with this guy. And the way I have this set up is that my right trigger is shoot, left trigger is alternate fire. The left pad is going to be movement, and my Y button will enable and disable my gyro aiming. I'm actually not going to be using pad aiming on this at all. I'm the middleman, Sorcerer. I've already got the information on the jobs for you. The flying cyborg devastates the city at night. Why don't you warm up and take this guy out? Alright, Sorcerer. I will do that. So I got the gyro aim. Life meter of me. This guy's a target. Aim at him and pull the trigger. 1 round can be cleared by destroying the targets. I got special bullets on left trigger. Oh, that was pretty cool. And like I said, left pad actually lets me strafe. And I turn by hitting the edge of the screen. Not too different from, the shooters on the Wii. And the crazy thing is, this feels like a game from, a decade later. This is not a game I would have expected from the early 90s. And yet, here it is. We have an arena shooter with strafing and turning mechanics, and the core gameplay is circle strafing. In 92. I mean, it's just crazy. And I mean, if you look at pictures of the actual kiosk, hey, great job. Here's your next job. The police chase the guys that hit the bank. You take them out first and grab the loot. Awesome. If you look at the player chases enemies, operating a joystick, you can maneuver. Okay. If you look at the kiosk, though, you'll notice that there's actually 4 guns and 2 screens. And like I said, you can actually do deathmatch. You can have 2v2. Now, if it works the way I believe it works, player 1 and then player 3 would be the ones who have the joystick for moving, and they would have control of rotating the screen left and right. Whereas players 2 and 4 are basically, they're playing on rails. All they control is shooting. You're done. The next job is... The mad cyborg goes wild in the apartment. You silence him with your gun. Alright, stage 3. Enemy bullets cannot be shot down by... avoid them by operating the joystick. Okay. Ow. Alright. I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't do pad aiming as well, but I guess I'm doing alright with just gyro. Kind of feels more like a light game, so that's kind of why I went for it. I walked right into that. And of course, I mean, you can tell some of the stuff that they had to do because this kind of gameplay just wasn't expected at the time, like having to tell you to turn left and put in the target overlay. I mean, it's obviously, you can see a lot of the stuff that's due to it being the first of its kind. But overall, I mean, this is just fantastic. Well done. Which do you want to finish up first? Choose fast. I guess we'll pick this guy, he's worth more. The incomplete cyborg has run free. Kill the rampaging cyborg and get a huge reward from the company. Alright, stage 4. I don't remember how many stages there are, but there are not a lot. I'll have this done real quick. Half an hour tops, and then we're going to take a short intermission. So I can get everything set up for Wolfenstein. And we'll come back after that. Oh, that was nice. Oh, what are you doing running away? Okay, you came back. You're not playing fair. Ow. Oh, I missed. Oh no! Ooh, I don't know if my health respawns or regens or not. I am out of health though. One of the good things about infinite credits on an arcade machine though. Ah, great. You'll also do the next job. Which do you want to finish up first? Choose fast. Again, I'll pick the most expensive one. The next target is a distant weapon. Insector. Show off your power. Stage 5. Okay, what's going on here? Where is he? Okay, I like the piercing property on that. I do it looks like I do regenerate a little bit of health, but it really is not a lot. Oh, there's the boss dude. Start. And this guy? Oh, this is the guy. Yeah, that's good. Hey, man. You know, sometimes you just don't play arcade games for a long time. And you just completely forget how they are 100% designed to take your money. Oh, well, either I missed him. He had more health than I thought. There we go. All right. You know, with all the arcade re-releases we're getting, you're great. Well, you'll also do this. Which do you want to finish up first? Okay. 2 busters committed the murder. Too bad, but you have to kill them. You know, with all the arcade re-releases coming out, especially with, say, you know, Konami, just did their... How do I get out of here? Ah, cool. Oh, I can just walk through those? Konami doing their arcade pack. Oh. This is definitely a game. I don't know how feasible it would be to re-release it, but this is something that needs a re-release. 100%. This game is a blast. And, I mean, there really isn't much that comes close to this, I think, other than maybe something like Devil Daggers. Just, you know, raw. Oh, man. Gunbuster. Just this raw, you know, arena shooter gameplay. You know, you go in, not much of a story, you have one target, take them out. Well, I guess in this case 2 targets, but whatever. You know, just get in there and do it. Do your best. Especially the fact that it has multiplayer, which I don't know how big competitive multiplayer was at the time. I don't know when, say, Street Fighter came out. I know Street Fighter was real big in, you know, being a competitive game. And I wasn't around really much during the arcade era, so I'm not sure. Oh, there's 2 target bars up there. I'm not really sure how much people really wanted competitive games, but we do now, and this would be, you know, perfect for a remaster. The next guy is a bit tough. The wire puller making illegal cyborgs and causing a series of disturbances was found. The guy's in the center of illicit cyborg making factory. This is the final fight. Come back alive. You know, he actually seems kind of, you know, come back alive, dude. Bring it back. And some of it just might be, whoa, that, you know, I'm making him money and whatnot. But on another level, I kind of been voicing him as a don't really care about you, I'm just your handler kind of guy. But I might have been wrong all along. You get another form? No, okay. Oh, no. Jeez. Oh, that's a boss. That's why he ain't going down too quick. I know it's kind of cheap, just kind of sitting around the corner, camping out until I get my super attack, but it is very effective. Where is this boss? Out. Ah, got him. Got him. He got me. He got me real good. Alright, let's get this guy going. Alright. I would love to see this remade with a sort of like a Devil Daggers kind of idea. Just simple arena shooter. Nothing real complex. Did I find the exit already? I did. Haha. Alright. Hello. Welcome. This game is Gunbusters. You came in at a kind of a bad time. Just finished it actually. And it is a first-person shooter arcade game with WASD and... Oh, I did not finish it. It basically has WASD and mouse look in 1993, predating even Quake. I think there was another one at the time that actually predates Quake, but I am not sure off the top of my head. Aye. Okay, this guy can shoot over walls, and that is not cool at all. Aye. Alright. Circle strafe this guy. Even that ain't working. This looks like the end. That's okay. I always got another quarter. Come on. Dang. I can't imagine how many people lost dollars. $10, $15 for the credits trying to finish this game. I mean, it's kind of easier now because I have a general concept of circle strafing just from modern gaming, but I can imagine that this was just completely oddball when it came out. Like, no one had ever thought of anything like it. I mean, these were not concepts that you generally had, just like kind of built into you. Yeah, let's get out of here. All right. That creep is dead, but nothing has changed. It's not bad. I really don't want peace. Besides, this rain's starting to feel alright. So, apparently, peace is not what people want because rain feels alright. So, I kind of don't see a parallel between those two, but excellent. Yeah, that is Gunbusters, and I actually had not heard of it before starting this project, and I have played through it probably about 3 or 4 times now. Yeah, that sounds about right. 3 or 4 times. And just, it is a fantastic game. It is easily topped my favorite arcade games. It's in my top FPS games right now. It's just, I wish we had more experiences like this. I mean, I like my Dooms. I like my Quakes. You know, big open mazes to go through and backtrack, and part of the mastery is learning the levels. And you know, the levels themselves can actually become a type of antagonist, and that's cool. I dig that. But sometimes I just want to sit down and be put in a room with a target and take them out. And it's going to be kind of hard going back to the rest of the titles that came out in the early 90s, because they're all going to go back to turning, or was strafing as a modifier to turning. But that's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. You don't always get to play fantastic games when you choose to, you know, play in a series of games. So, yes, that was fantastic, and we will be moving on to oh, look at that. We will be moving on to Wolfenstein. First place. That's what I'm talking about.